Hello, viewers. My name is Laurence Rice, and I'm here at This Is It restaurant in the third ward of Houston, Texas. And joining our camera this morning is Mr. Craig Joseph, who's the owner of This Is It Soul Food Restaurant.
Correct.
Okay. Mr. Joseph, how are you today?
I'm great, and yourself?
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I've been here, I haven't eaten the food yet, so I'll hold back on the fourth star, okay? But at the same time also, I've spoken with people here in Houston who are native to Houston, and they said, Jesus, this is one of the best places for a good, down-home cooked meal, okay? Thoughts and observations about what it is that you do here?
Well, we are a family-owned business, 56 years. My grandparents started the business, and we specialize in traditional Southern cuisine that caters to everybody, actually. But we have what I would consider the best soul food this side of heaven.
This side of heaven, I like that. You know, I've come in and I've seen black people, I've seen white people, I've seen Spanish people, and that told me an instant message that everybody likes the food.
Correct. I think I've seen pretty much every walk of life come through, old and young, and seasoned, should I say, and young. And we are actually able to cater taste buds of everybody.
Well, we have a short period of time here. I'm going to drill down deep. Do you do catering for like weddings and corporate events?
We cater corporate events, weddings, baby showers, any office events that go on through the week with meetings, either in-house or we'll come to you. So we do pretty much everything.
Now, your culinary background, where did you go to culinary school?
My grandfather.
That's the best school you can go to, your grandfather. Either your grandfather or your grandmother.
Yeah.
Now, tell me now, you put a lot of love into your food. I'm sure you do. Now, do you do any baked items like red velvet or things like that?
We do the red velvet, coconut, pineapple, German chocolate, sweet potato pies, peach cobbler, banana pudding, bread pudding. My wife does that, but we do a host of desserts, and we bake in-house. My son does tea cakes. So we kind of just keep everything right here. This is it. That way to be authentic.
You know, as everybody knows, the restaurant industry is one of the most difficult industries to get into and stay into. Back years ago, Ashford and Simpson, the singing duo, they had a restaurant in New York and it didn't work. They had plenty of financing, but apparently it boiled down to who the cook in the kitchen. You apparently have been in business now for 56 years?
Correct. And basically it's just perseverance. We like to, of course we couldn't have done it without God. And there's a passage in Romans 5 and it talks about perseverance and it develops character and those types of things. And I think with that is what has sustained us, because there have been some downs, but we didn't give up.
Now, everybody I've spoken to said that you've been here for years, and here in Houston is so big that people are willing to travel from the furthest points of Houston for a good meal and to be able to take some home.
Well, you're right. All over Houston, outside of Houston, Woodlands, Sugarland, Pearland, even as far as Galveston. But we do have a regular group that comes here every weekend from San Antonio and Austin. So they come from everywhere. And when you produce a good product, people don't mind coming to travel to pay for it.
Not at all. And, I can tell from outside, when I walked in, there was a group of pastors who were meeting. There's another women's group who's meeting. This seems to be a beacon in the community for community organizations or just organizations in general to meet and have breakfast or luncheons, what have you. And I would imagine that's from the openness of your heart to be able to allow people to come in. It's good business strategy, because if they come in for a meeting, they're likely to come back for a meal.
Yeah.
Okay? But at the same time also, it seems that not every restaurant owner is willing to open up or be open-minded enough to allow people to come in to meet.
True. And I think it's just a way to build relationships. I think any business should have relationships because that's what life is all about, building relationships. And so I took that from my grandparents, and they had that same type of spirit where, you want to cater to anybody, but you want to be also available to do whatever you can to help people. So, like we have a track team here this morning. Then we have, of course, they passed the gun law. We have a gun class going on over there to actually qualify people for that, just for safety reasons. And then we also have, like I said, the ministers and the men of distinction came in. So, any organization that like to meet here, we're always open to that.
It's fantastic. I saw the poster outside for the gun club, and I think that's a good initiative to train people to be able to get their CDL and to recognize the severity of now being a gun owner.
Correct. And there again, with the way crime is today, and of course people need to really concentrate on their safety, but we also want people to be legal, to abide within the law to have those types of things.
Absolutely. But before we close, I just want to give our viewers your website, your address, telephone number, and any other way that they might communicate and even show up at your door.
Okay, again, this is Houston. This is it. My name is Craig Joseph, the owner, as well as with my wife, Georgette Joseph. We're at 2712 Blodgett Street in the Third Ward area. Our website is www.houstondisisit.com. And also meet us on Facebook as well as Twitter. And just come out to see us. We open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Sundays 11 to 6, and for breakfast Monday through Saturday 7 to 10.
Okay, you heard it there. He's on Facebook and Twitter. This is it. You can see it, but you can't taste it. So do yourself a favor and come on in and taste the flavor. Thank you very much, Mr.
Appreciate
Joseph.
it. Thank
All right,
you.
more than welcome.
All right.